show. So I got some food right here. A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Y'all know my cousin be cooking. This right here makes the trip worthwhile. To get some good home cooked food, you know? Like you can eat out and stuff, but I like home cooked food. That's what I like. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're literally 1 subscriber away from 6,000. Like that's how close we are. We got a little bit of everything here. I'm gonna eat it for y'all. Do my live review, and I can already tell y'all this is my 3rd plate. And I've been here less than 48 hours. So you know it's good. Yes, guys, I've been eating. I see how people come to the South and get thick. Okay, before we eat, we gotta pray. Dear Lord Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Thank you for everything that you have done. Thank you for making this possible for us to eat and for me to be in good health. Thank you for the safe travels as well. In Jesus' name, pray, amen. Now, I put what it is in the video description. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna get right into it. It's hot. I'm trying not to sweat too much, but it's hot. So I got a little bit of everything. But yes, we're 1 subscriber away from 6,000, so y'all go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got some salmon here. Pinto beans and smoked turkey. Hey, son, when you go out to eat, food sometimes may not be cooked with love. This is made with love. Like, you can tell my cousin, who's the one that made this, you can tell someone that loves to cook versus someone who is just cooking. It's a big difference. Not a little bit. And this right here, tastes of love up in here. This reminds me of my cooking. You know? Huh? What is that? What are you doing, Ava? Ava done been walking around the house. You know where all the buttons at. Oh, can you have one? Yeah, you can. Oh, I was supposed to give you some ice cream too. Hey, Nuggets, how you doing? We are in the ATL, and we eat some of this good cooking. I got some pinto beans with some smoked turkey right here. Ava, you want to come say hi? Oh, you know what happened? It's warm in here, so it could have melted. Come on this side, Ava. Come on this side.
It was sticky.
That's because it's hot in here when it melts. So freaking good.
Is someone in the bathroom?
Huh?
Is someone in the bathroom?
No, I don't think so. Knock on the door. I think I turned the light off. No? Turn the light off when you come out. Of course I prayed over my meal. What are you talking about? You know what? I know what we need to do. We need to cut some of y'all out the picture. Because some of y'all out here wilding. And y'all better be glad. We just got them here. It's been 4 minutes, so the moderators ain't got here yet to cut some of y'all out of the picture. So y'all get y'all little freebies off. But yeah, I prayed. I know all that. Let me pull up the chat on my other device. Oh my goodness, we are at 6K. Thank you for whoever subscribed. I thank you so much. Hey, Egoist, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, we are at 6K. This is a huge milestone. I remember when I first started my channel. When you first start your channel, it kind of seemed like things are going real slow. It really does. And thank you so much, Egoist. Yeah, we're at 6K. We're in If y'all weren't here, I would eating like this. But y'all need to hit the like button though. The likes is not looking good. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Maybe because we're in a different place.
What do you mean? Because of what?
Maybe because people's time zones are different.
Oh, you know what? And I think that because we are in this time zone, I think it's actually worked out better for the YouTube channel. And Lightning Strike said, I got you. Yes, thank you for the 6,000th person who subscribed. And look at that. Got the pinto beans with the smoked turkey. Flavoring, man. Of course, I'm always eating them. Y'all ain't gonna ruin my life. I'm gonna be happy. And you know what? Because I am always eating some good food, I think it's why I'm happy. Look, y'all ain't gonna look. Y'all ain't gonna make me feel bad. I don't give a damn. Not only do I eat a lot, but I record this too. I used to be shy about it, but now, well, I'm hungry, okay? But you know what I need to get? I need to get some 907 bibs. Look, there's a correlation between me always being in a good mood and me always eating good food. And this right here, I don't remember exactly what the name is called, but I call it braised chicken. It is so good. My cousin like baked this or braised it with like some vegetables, and it kind of has like a sweet flavor to it. Yeah, you know, they ain't gonna make me feel bad. I don't care no more. But look, it's so good. And it has like zucchini, yellow squash, there's peppers in it. It's just flavored so well. I'm like, I'm like, there's some broccoli in it too. It's like veggies and chicken. And it's just so good. I'm like, cousin, you need me to wash dishes? I'll wash dishes. Hey, Damien, how you doing? Well, I'll wash dishes. I don't care. I'm like, anything I gotta do to make sure that the good food keep coming, but I'm so glad I came to ATL. I didn't know anyone that was making home cooked meals in Birmingham, Alabama. So y'all saw me out eating cup of noodles, pop. We see a lot of like, now how we eat home cooked food over here. Hey Gigi, how you doing? Gigi, this is my third plate. Girl, I'll be here in less than 48 hours. When you cook like this, hey best friend, I am in the ATL. I'm in the ATL. Caught a Greyhound over here from Birmingham, Alabama. I went to see some people. It did not work out. That's okay. Sometimes in life things don't work out. But it did work out because I came to the ATL and I'm eating some good food. I told y'all my whole family knows how to cook. My cousin is a chef, and you can just taste when somebody puts love in the food. You know what I'm saying, Liliana? You know what I'm saying, best friend? Like, put that love in the food. Not just at a restaurant cooking to get a paycheck. They actually love to cook. This is my third plate, and I just got here yesterday. Man, this food's so good. Like, ain't gonna be no leftovers. I'm like, someone's like, you always eating. I sure am, but I'm gonna stay eating. Y'all not gonna ruin my life and make me unhappy like y'all. Okay, India, we see you. You in the chat a lot. Hold on now. Give some other people some time. But yes, best friend, how have you been? Made with love is the best. Yes, Gigi, I agree. No, I was just saying that. You can go out to eat all day, every day, but when somebody loves to cook, it's different. Let me scoot y'all back a little bit so y'all can shoot the whole plate. And y'all see? No, I need 907 goodies bibs. Like, just put a whole baby bib on me. You know when you go to eat crab and they give you the little bib. I need one of those, but for regular, but like for my regular eating. Thank you, best friend. I would say like to see all the love when I was in Chicago, when I have been traveling, like y'all have offered y'all houses, y'all have donated to the platform, family hotels. Like I just am so happy that I'm traveling with the food again. And people don't understand it because they're not here, but we are tapped in. We talk all the time, sometimes 3 times a day. But you guys have really made this trip worthwhile and so much better. Because it's like, I feel like people don't understand me, but y'all do. Y'all eat like me. Mm-hmm. Damn. But that means so much to me. I really appreciate that. You're offering our homes, and this, I don't feel like we're strangers. Do y'all feel like we're strangers? I feel like we know each other. But I appreciate that, and I will definitely come stay at your house, Leon, so I can get some good. Look, that's what I'm doing now. I'm staying with my cousins so I can get some good food, good hospitality, spend some time with my family, and Ava can meet people in her family that are in the family that she hasn't met yet. So, but look, I'll come and stay at your house. I'll clean up too, just so I can get some good food. Like I love cooking, but sometimes it's nice if somebody can cook for you and you still eat a quality meal that you don't have to pay for. When people love you, they feed you. So, look, I'll come over. And I'll watch the kids for you while you're cooking too. Oh my goodness, Louie. I'm sorry to hear that. There's nothing wrong with Panda Express, but it's different when you have somebody at home that cooks for you that loves you. It's so different, you know? I'm gonna get a different fork. This fork is like bent. Hold on. Okay. Even better, even better. But my cleaning, I be extra cleaning. And now I feel like if I come there with my daughter, or like, with the kids, you probably gotta clean up after yourself. I'm right back there. Right back. No, I don't mind cleaning. Especially if I'm there with my daughter, I'm like, okay. Because I already know kids be spilling stuff, making messes. Um, yes. Man, Gigi, you are so right. The least you can do is clean up after yourself, son making you food. Let me tell y'all this. When I was in culinary school, I was talking to this dude. It didn't last long. Let me tell y'all why. I made him some food. He ate the food and got the itis and went to sleep. The itis is when you eat and you're immediately tired after that. He gonna eat the food and go to sleep. And then wake up and like, oh, I have to go to work. he left all his food, all his containers in my house. I never cooked for him again after that. I just felt like it was so rude. Like, if I'm making you a meal, the least you could do is take your dishes that you ate off of back to the kitchen. I don't know why he felt so entitled. I said, oh, I get this. You don't deserve good treatment from a woman because I thought he was taking advantage. And it was very rude. And it's like, I already had to clean up after Ava. I think she was like 2 at the time. But I just did not like it. Rude. I was like, who do you think you are? I was so mad. And I know it's a small thing. And it's not a big deal like that. But in the bigger picture, it's like, I'm cooking for you. And you don't even have enough respect to at least offer to take your dishes back to the sink. You gonna go to sleep, wake up for work, and say, "Oh, I gotta go, bro." That get you disinvited quick. I mean, and after that's just taking advantage of people being nice and allowing you in the house. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. Um, and it was just I just didn't like his attitude. And then when I moved to Alaska, he gonna say, he gonna say, "Can I come live with you?" What? What's wrong with y'all? Greg and I help each other eat each other. One cooks, the other cleans most of the time. And I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. Are y'all okay out here? What's going on? Um, but yeah, I just felt some type of way. These are the bones from the smoked turkey that was put in here. Yes, they are. Yes, and what you got to do, um, moderators, is hide them on the channel permanently. Just hide them. And you know what's crazy? We don't even be doing nothing over here besides eating and cooking. What is the problem? They don't want us to be happy food again. They want us to be mad. Mm-mm. They want us to be mad. And y'all know when I was up in rehab in the hospital, the food was not like this. Didn't have no flavor. See, this food right here will make me want to move to the south. And I had a walking taco. Super good. See, they like me in the south. They're like, oh, God, you dead. Look. People be texting me, are you alright? Yeah, I'm doing great. I got away from the drama, came down here, and I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm doing absolutely great. And if you want to find out, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can see me. It's not like I'm hiding. Mm-hmm. Okay. I really like all this food. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? Hey, Angela, what's going on, girl? We made it to the ATL. Made it to the ATL. We're eating some southern cooking. Cabbage, baked salmon, pinto beans with smoked turkey, some braised chicken, and the chicken, I don't remember the exact name of it, but my cousin made it with like some broccoli, some peppers, zucchini, and yellow squash, and it kind of has like a sweet flavor. And you really get that tomato, it's really, really good. Oh, I'm popping on. Mm. All I've been doing is not being here. Oh, you're good. You're good, best friend. I know that y'all got normal lives, and even myself, I'm still kind of getting back to watching other content creators. I never be tripping on people because you know what? I know people got stuff to do, especially if you got little ones. It's just, they will keep you busy in itself. I may even come sit down at the table. I say, eat right here. Because I'm tired of giving you food. You go out to the kitchen or you go out to the living room and then you don't eat it. And then you come like, I'm hungry. But I made her some JoJo's. You don't know Ava's a picky eater. She don't know what she want to do, but she knows she's hungry. Mm. Oh, you from the Florida Angela? Okay. Yeah, and I'll tell you, I said, hey, Ava, you need to stop. Because I'm offering you food to eat, and you got a problem with everything. I was like, you need to be a little bit more reasonable, because you're being like a diva right now. Um, yeah, safe travels, Angela. Angela be on the go. Right here. This is Cabbage. I swear, before people even figure out what's going on in the video by reading the title, which they could easily do, they come in here and they ask stupid questions that's already been answered. It's like, y'all be out here trolling like somebody paying y'all. But earlier, during our live stream, after that live stream, I think I went to sleep. I was tired. I think it's this heat that's making me so tired, and I'm finally in a comfortable place, not so worried about everything. Um, so I've been chilling. I've been chilling. Angela, I don't know why people are not supportive. I just be so confused about people. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get why people are so negative, Debbie Downers, all that. When it's so much easier when you can just be positive and uplift people and have a positive circle. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what people don't get. And Pone says if everybody can afford vegetables in this economy, I think what needs to happen is that you need to rearrange your budget, tap into NF. Familia, her channel, she does a lot of budgeting, and she also has to feed a family of five. I think it's five, right? If y'all don't have money to eat, you're not budgeting your money right. Stop door dashing, stop eating out, and a bag of frozen vegetables don't cost that much. Some of y'all don't know how to hustle right, and you're wasting your money. And there's a lot of complaining going on, and not a lot of budgeting going on. And then when you say you don't have money for vegetables, then what kind of car do you have? Do you have a new car? I just came off the lot where you got to pay insurance on? Of course you ain't got no money. You're not doing it right. You know, because me and NF are not rich women, but we still know how to cook and know how to feed our families. You know what I'm saying? If y'all eat meals without veggies, you gotta think in the long run you're gonna be in the hospital. Are you really saving money? No. You're not working smart. And Angela Hurts said, if I don't eat veggies, I really end up not feeling good. Hmm. And Gigi is another one that cooks. We don't eat out that much. We be at home cooking. You guys have seen me eat out while I'm on the road trip because I'm on the road. But normally I'm at home. I don't eat out that much. I cook. I cook my food, and if you cook your food, you know what's in it. We have people be complaining about, dang, got money, but then got Nikes on their feet, J's on their feet, just stupid stuff. Dumb. Dumb stuff. But I feel like it all comes down to budgeting. And some people don't know how to budget. They go in the store and they start buying stuff that they don't need. Ridiculous. And it's a right. I cooked in my hotel room last night. Yeah. Look, listen to the women. Y'all do so much talking bad about the women. The women will tell you how to stretch your dollar. Now, not the ones who be getting the wigs and all that stuff, but the women will show you how to make your money work for you. That's why y'all do all this. I don't need a woman. I don't need a woman. I was like, are you sure? Cause you sure is crying and complaining out here. Hey, Bridget. Bridget, we are in the ATL. We finally made it. And I'm just eating some of my cousin's food. I have some baked salmon, some cabbage, braised chicken, pinto beans with smoked turkey. I'm chilling, girl. You say, if I want a cheeseburger, I'll throw a beef patty in the frying pan. I don't run to a fast food place. It saves money and it's better. Yes. So, Bridget, earlier someone was saying that not everybody has money for veggies because of the economy. And I'm like, it's not the fact that y'all don't have money. You're not being smart with the money that you have. You're not, making it work. Bridget is also someone that cooks. A lot of these people don't even know how to cook. And they think that that's not a problem. My favorite food of all time would definitely have to be spaghetti, hands down. I love me some spaghetti. And I also like it because my daughter is a picky eater. And I know that when I make spaghetti, she will enjoy it. What's your favorite food? And then I make an Audi run and buy my veggies by the case. Yeah, girl. I look. And then another thing y'all need to do: stop going to the store and buying a whole bunch of stuff at once. For fresh veggies, you go to the store about once a week. That's another thing too. And then it's like you got to make sure you don't waste, and make sure that you're rotating what you buy, so that you don't waste your money. But see, look, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna help y'all because some of y'all need help. Ooh, Angela said I cook lamb chops, packaged mashed potatoes, and broccoli. Ooh, that's a good meal right there. Yeah, so don't go to the store and pile up on a bunch of fresh veggies that are gonna go bad. You want to make sure that you're cooking what you have, like making the oldest stuff first. And so that's another way people can really waste money too. Like I have my sister. She just go to the store and just be shopping and getting veggies and not using them. I don't do that. I'll get a couple of veggies and then I'll stop. You know what I'm saying? I'll stop and I'll make sure that I use it first. And Angela said I prefer fresh veggies over frozen. I do too, but sometimes those frozen veggies do come in handy when you're looking for veggies for the meal. And for people that don't cook a lot, frozen veggies are probably gonna be better for you. Now Angela sounds like she cook a lot. She making lamb chops. And geez, I love to cook Mexican. That's my favorite, but I like country cooking too. I love me some Mexican food. When I lived in Portland, Oregon, that is what really made me love Mexican food. And Bridget said, let me see, let me go back up. Bridget said, I'm a foodie, laugh a lot, so I might say something else tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, we look, this is a food again. We are so serious about our food, and everyone should be, because it's an important thing. You're like literally putting this stuff in your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people don't care. They eat whatever's available, they'll eat. I haven't had cabbage in so long. And it's like food gang. Yeah, you know, it's crazy that people can't cook and just willing to eat whatever. It's like you're literally putting this in your body. What? Like, if you don't care about cooking, what else do you not care about? It's just like this is important. I made a whole YouTube channel so I can talk about what I'm cooking. This is important to me. I don't know where y'all priorities are, but look, what I'm putting in my body, what I'm gonna eat is important to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, with all that being said, you should not be no 400, 500 pounds. That's a little cray cray. It's like, okay, you're doing too much. But do you think someone that's cooking their own food all the time is really going to get up to 400, 500 pounds? Because cooking food is a lot of work. That's why when I be in the kitchen, I'll be sweating. And the answer, I do have an issue with eating, though. When you say that, do you eat too little or too much? But yeah, if you're cooking all your food from scratch and making it the right way, you are not gonna be no 400, 500 pounds because it's a lot of work. That's why when you be watching the Food Network, they got the towel, they be wiping their forehead. It's a lot of work cooking. That's why people cook all that food there. Ooh, I need to go sit down. It sure is work. And that's why when I invite you over to my house and you are a guest, you need to at least offer, especially if it's my first time feeding you, you need to offer to take your plate back because I'm going to feel very disrespected. Now, if I tell you it's good, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. But if it's the first time you came over to my house and you don't offer to take your plates back, it'll be your last time. Don't even worry about it. You'll never get invited back. And then Bridget said, I'm trying to lose the pounds I got now. Angela said, a long time ago, I trained my body to eat like I had gastric bypass surgery. And they have a very strict diet. Okay, my cousin is a chef, and he made this food. He was like, cousin, I got some leftovers in the fridge. Girl, I done had 3 plates. And I ain't even been here that long. But he makes some really, really great food. He has a food truck. He does the catering.
I want to see the food truck.
Me too. He said it's parked somewhere else. So, look, I'm going to be here for about 2.5 weeks. I'm going to try to convince my cousin to take me to the food truck so I can show y'all.
No, we're going to stay here for a month. We're going to stay here for a month.
My sister just had gastric bypass, and what they told her is to eat small meals, but try to eat 6 times a day. And she's having a really hard time with the whole thing. I did not know this. Because I was talking to her, and I was like, man, I would be scared to we be talking about some random stuff. I was like, I would be scared to get pregnant after gastric bypass. And she was like, a lot of people do it. I was like, really? Like, I can't imagine getting pregnant after a stomach surgery. I'd be very nervous, but apparently a lot of people do it. Mm. They say eat. They told her to eat like 6 meals a day, but eat 6 small meals. Man, I don't know. That's a lot of. I don't know. I could do 3 times a day, but 6, I don't know. It's tough. And then she went on a low carb diet, and she was like, "Won't you do it too?" I'm like, "Look." I have slimmed down a little bit since my surgery, but you know what? I don't want to be any heavier. If that makes sense, but I'm okay with where I'm at. Like, especially in the South, they love me in the South. And then in session, almost 30 years. Um, Went from 363 to 178 now. Wow, that's a big change. Oh, okay, GG. That makes a lot of sense because whatever height you're at, it does make uh, a big difference in whatever weight you're at. And when you see people that are like really really short and they're heavy, I'm like, ugh, I feel bad for them. They probably feel bad for me too though. Oh, Angie said I'm 5'5". Angie's looking good too. But you know what I learned? You could not like the weight you're at, but somebody else could absolutely love it. It's just you just never know. Oh my goodness, bread. Phew. I have to tell myself I can only eat bread once a day because I will mess around and eat bread 3 times a day in every meal. So I'm like, okay, what I've been doing is buying less bread because I will do bread. I'm able to and the summer car addict. Wow, my twin is 5'9". You have a twin, Gigi? That's cool. Oh, you mean a carb fanatic? Is that what you mean? It's like whenever you need spell check to come in and help you spell, it don't. But then when you don't need it, then it like comes in and corrects it. For me, it's always shocking when I meet people and they're like, wow, I have a twin. I'm like, what? It's like, wow, there's another one of you walking around the earth. That is so cool. But you just never know, especially if you don't meet the twins together. I don't know what happened. Like when I was younger, we didn't used to see. I didn't see that many twins. Now, you see twins all the time, and it seems like everybody got a twin. You know what I'm saying? Just about to straighten out. There we go. Now it seems like everybody got a twin. So I want one. We're fraternal. We don't look alike. That's crazy. Like the whole twin thing. And when I went to school, we were studying the difference between fraternal and identical, and the whole thing is just mind-boggling. It's crazy. Mmm. These are I'm blonde, short, she's brunette, tall. Wow. But it's crazy when you meet people and like, I have a twin. Like, what? Really? I think it's so cool. But yeah, twins are way more common than they were when I was growing up. I don't remember seeing like this many twins. Now you see twins everywhere. Okay, so somebody came in the chat earlier and they said fasting dramatically reduces your chances of developing cancer. Gigi said must be
What?
healthy to fast. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, somebody in the chat said this, cousin. Fasting dramatically reduces your chances of developing cancer. I never heard that before. Y'all do your research. And Gigi said must be healthy to fast. That sounds true too, because if you eat McDonald's and then you go on the fast, and then after the fast you eat McDonald's.
Everybody can't fast like that.
Yeah. So that makes sense about being healthy.
Still on that plate?
Yeah, because y'all you eat, so this is my content. Once I finish this, that's it. Yeah. I'll be talking and reading the comments. Hey, Arnell, how you doing? This is my cousin right here, y'all. Chef Elbows. He's the one that got the food truck that he gonna take me to. Catering business and all that.
Just a little something. How y'all doing?
Yeah, this is my cousin. We're gonna have a good time in Atlanta. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna put together a 6K celebration. They said, hey cousin, hey Chef Elbows. These are my people right here. They don't follow me up from Alaska to Georgia, Chicago, everything I be going to.
Oh, wow.
Even when I was in rehab, I went live and they was praying for me, crying for me. You know, they be showing some good support.
That's
Angela
awesome.
said, hey Cuzzo. Okay, so Angela was there when Uncle Robert was in the live stream, and he actually took us outside to see his car. I did not know this. Uncle Robert could sing. Did you know that?
Oh.
Y'all, we did not know my Uncle Robert could sing. Because he started singing to the chat. I was like, what the heck? I tell you, when you get on live, people start exposing they traits.
Brung got the star in it.
Yeah, I did not know he could sing. He was singing good too, cousin. And our Bella was shocked too. It was like, who are you?
I never know.
All he do is yell at us. Yeah, we did not know my uncle could sing, and we feel some type of way about this. Like, it took all this, but it's like, well, what else you got going on and you ain't tell us about? Angela said, right, I'm coming to sing with him. Yeah, girl, you can go on a race car with him too. He was up here, and cousin, the ladies love him.
Oh yeah, always have.
And then he, when he would come, he would have his little suit on. I'm like, where you going? Yeah, but he started singing and everything. I was like, ain't that about nothing. We never knew our uncle could sing. Had no idea.
I sure didn't know.
Yeah, he got up here with singing and all that.
I think I was gonna come check my ear today.
We're doing good. Thank you, cousin. Yeah.
Practicing.
They were out there chilling. Yes, we never knew my uncle could sing. And I don't even think he ever would have told me. Like, I think he would have let us go to our grave just knowing, just not even knowing.
Oh, good job.
And so when he was like, oh, let me sing to y'all. And we started hearing the singing he was doing. We was like, what?
He can sing like that?
Yes, cousin. You gotta ask Arvella, because Arvella was there too. We couldn't believe it. I'm gonna have to find that live stream. Cause we was on live and he started singing. I was like, what? Mm-hmm. Hey, Hobbs, how you doing? We in your town. We in the ATL right now. How you doing? Yeah, so we was talking about how We all didn't know my uncle could sing. And then when he got on the live stream, he started singing. I was like, what? I'm telling y'all, all he do is yell at us. It's crazy. But then when the ladies get here, you want to sing. I really like ATL. I like the style. It's so nice being able to see my people. I like it so far. I only been here for like a day, pretty much. Like I spent one night here so far, but I like it. I really do, and it's cool because like you hear about some of the landmarks on TV, but then you see them in real life. So it's like wow, but I like it. Now I have heard that in some parts, uh, it's a little dangerous, but I'm in the safe part. And yes, Hog, I definitely see why a lot of people migrate to Atlanta. Yes, I'm gonna find that video where my uncle was singing and show my cousin because that was crazy. So I'm finishing up my food. That's true. You know what it is? Like, I don't know. I guess people would just like to take your stuff instead of putting in work and get their own stuff, which is really unfortunate. It's crazy. And it's sad. What did y'all eat for dinner? What y'all got going on? I got bone. But nothing wrong with bones in your meat. Somebody came over to my house. It made me so mad. Ooh, I ain't had a ruin in a while. When I used to work at the grill, we used to always have to make those. I had made some steak, right? And I cut all the steak up. And then when someone came over and they was eating the steak, they was like, oh my God, this a bone? I'm looking like, yeah, you're eating meat. You're gonna get bones in there. It's not that big of a deal. Spit it out and keep going. I really don't like I don't like people be complaining a lot. Because if you're eating meat and you find a bone, I don't think it should be like a big deal. That's how you know it's real meat. But don't come over to my house complaining. You'll get disinvited real quick. Yeah, it's like, dang, I already did you the justice of cutting the steak up for you, and now you're complaining about a bone. I don't feel like a bone in your meat should be that crazy. Now, if I'm making you a burrito and you have a bone in there, that's different. But if you're just eating like meat, like right now, I'm eating the pinto beans with smoked turkey, and I found a bone. That's not crazy to me, because there's meat in there. That's how you know it's real meat. See, this type of food, you eat and go to sleep. But honestly, ever since my surgery, I eat slower. Um, because I'm still working on like getting my bite together and working my facial muscles. They're doing much better, but there's still a little bit of weakness on this side. And I already ate slow before, but now I really got to eat slow. And then like after my surgery, one of the things that they wanted to make sure was like that I didn't choke or where you like some people be eating really fast and they don't really chew their food. So they just want to make sure that I don't have any of those choking hazards or, you know what I'm saying, make sure my bite is going down. But my facial muscles on the right side are still pretty weak. They're doing much better. Y'all, this is how we're eating so far in the ATL. I wish I would have got a picture a picture of the walking taco. But I was so freaking hungry. I just ate right. I just started eating it as soon as possible. I was hungry. Mmm. Yes, you're right about that as far as like massaging them. And when the speech therapy would come see me, they would give me like a list of massages to do. Um, and it's like, I'm out of here. I'm on the go. But you know what's really helped me the most? Hey, Blatty, how you doing? He said, hey, Auntie, hope you're well. Much love. You know what? I'm okay with Auntie because I am somebody's Auntie in real life. What's helped me the most with my recovery has honestly been this YouTube channel and me talking to you guys a lot, reading the comments and having to reply, setting up the videos, the thumbnails, and typing. This YouTube channel has helped me so much that I didn't even go to outpatient therapy this time. I was like, I could just do my YouTube thing, and that is my therapy because it's like, um, I'm talking and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm doing very, very well, Blatty. I'm in the ATL right now, and I'm just finishing up my little dinner. Oh, but the walking taco that I got from the cookout, I'm gonna get that again, and I'm gonna get a picture of it. It was so freaking good. Yes, Angela. I had no idea that this YouTube channel would be so helpful, but it's crazy. I didn't know that's how I did it, and it's really helped me like be able to talk more, process thoughts, just making my brain work. And then I'm having to read the comments. I'm having to pick out the trolls, and then pick out the good people, and it helps with my memory also because then it's like I'll see a screen name. And I'm like, oh, I think I've seen that person before. So it's really making my brain work. And I love y'all too. I love y'all too. And you know what? People don't understand. And they're not. Because they have not been here since the beginning. They don't watch like that. And that's okay. It's not for everybody to understand. We know how we feel about food. And I've gotten to the point in my life where it's just, if you don't get it, you don't get it. I'm not going to like spend my whole day arguing with you, trying to make you understand. Like, it's okay. If you don't get it, you don't get it. There's no hard feelings. Not a big deal. Okay, Gigi, give you some sleep. And then Miss Ava's out in the living room. She finally got her turn on the TV. And she's been watching the K-pop Demon Hunters movie. So Ava's living her best life. Ava, come say hi.
I did say that.
Say hi again. Here she goes. She got her pajamas on. She ain't even...
Hi.
Nah, don't do that. Hey, Savannah, how are you doing? Well, I'm in the ATL right now. What part of Georgia are you in? Ava was foul. Now, if y'all would say y'all had some candy for her, she would have came for like a couple of minutes. But Ava's living her best life. She's chilling. And she's telling me all the time, Mom, I'm glad we're here. She does miss gymnastics, but we've been doing gymnastics nonstop for years. We need a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am just visiting the ATL and visiting some family. How far is that part of Georgia from ATL? I've never even heard of that part before. How far is that part? See, this is why I need a baby bib. Or an adult bib. I never heard that part before. It's 2 hours north. It is near Blue Ridge, Georgia. Oh, okay. See, I gotta get the map out. I need to move some things around. It is so hot in Georgia that when I have ice water, I have to put a lot of ice in it or it'll melt. So I gotta put a lot of ice in it. So here we go. The pretty table set up. And I'll make sure I'll, wash my dishes. Okay, if you're having a home cooked meal at home, it is best to wash your dishes as soon as possible. The longer you wait, the more caked up they're going to be, and the harder it's going to be to wash them. Because if you have dishes, if you cook, I always say try to wash those dishes the same day. And once you let them sit and stuff like that, it'll be hard to wash. You guys know I drink so much water. When I go to the store, I'm gonna have to get some water. I drink a lot of water. Hey Gomez, how are you? And Gomez, we still gonna do those spicy mukbangs. I'm gonna have the kids do them though. He said, "Good to see you, getting better. Still waiting for the day for you to make stuffed jalapenos." You know what? I would make jalapeno poppers. Because I do like them. I would do that, but am I going to eat jalapeno rings or jalapeno by themselves? No. I'm originally from Alaska, and that's why this channel is, yeah, I love the mason jar too, girl. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's soft. Let me get my mason jar on. And this thing right here, it keeps my water cold out. I normally have ice in it and melted because it's been up here for almost an hour. But I'm telling you, on a hot day, that ice water. But I'm originally from Alaska. That's why this channel is 907 Good Eats. 907 is the area code for Alaska. But we have we recently, in the beginning of August, we have been on the road. So our destination, or at the time, was Alabama. We went to Chicago, got stuck there for a day. Then we went to Birmingham, Alabama. We were there for about 10 days. Now we are in the ATL. And I plan to stay here until I go back to Alaska around the beginning of September. And then Angela said she's going to take me out for my birthday on the 30th. And then Savannah, I have never been to Alaska. That's cool. I'm originally from Florida, but yes, Georgia's so hot. Definitely hot. But I guess I've been cold for so long that for me, I'm okay. It sucks. It's like I either gotta be cold or hot. So I gotta pick. And I'm okay with being hot because I'm really tired of being cold. And then when I get back to Alaska, it'll be getting cold. Well, I plan to travel more. Um, Now that we have this road trip, and I have realized like sometimes you just need a break, and so I plan to travel a lot more. I think the last time I traveled was like, well, I traveled in 2024 for Ava's birthday, for her 7th birthday, but I was just Vegas. But man, I feel like you got to do like 3 or 4 vacations a year, or something like that. But you know what I realized? I kind of like, I have not been to Memphis, and somebody was telling me that I should go there, that the food was really good. And I was like, look, Memphis got a lot going on. I need to go to the part where there's like no crime, because y'all know I'll be scared. And yes, Angela's on her way to Tampa. Um, yeah, I need to go to the part where there's no crime. Like everywhere I go, I need to go to the good part. Because I'm really not about that life, and I'm just trying to eat my food and get out the way. I don't want to be arguing with nobody. I don't want to be caught up in nothing. Like, look, I'm just trying to eat my food and be on the way. Oh, I see. Let me see if I can straighten this out. Bring y'all straight forward. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to eat my food and be on the way. I ain't trying to be caught up in no mess. But somebody was telling me that Memphis does have some good food. But yeah, I need to go to the part where the rappers are not going to. Like, wherever part they go, I need to go to the other part. Because I'm trying to make it out. Yeah, Memphis is either a little bit creepy or there ain't nothing going on, like no traffic, but food is good. Yeah, I need to go to the part where ain't nothing going on and the food is good. Because no meal is worth getting hurt over. No piece of jewelry or clothing, hey Prim, is worth losing your life over. Like, it's just really not that serious. Because at the end of the day, it's like material items. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna be into some crime, it's gonna be because somebody did something to my baby. But all that other materialistic stuff is just very dumb to me. And that's probably why they be thinking I'm weird. Cause I don't care about stuff like that. I'll shop on Fashion Nova and she in a minute. um, Samantha, I want to go to the Bando in ATL, but it is in a scary spot. I think I heard of that. The Bando. And so they do have a great food scene. Let me look up the Bando ATL. Yeah, like I don't need to go to the hood. Y'all can just tell me about it, and that's. Okay, this is the Bando. I'm looking at it right now. Ooh, okay. Let me try to see if I can make this bigger. This is the Bando. Honestly, the Bando sounds a little bit sketchy. Sounds sketchy. I don't know why the video turned. Why did the video turn? The Bando sounds sketchy to me though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I think the content creator turned it. Yeah, the Bando sounds like somewhere I shouldn't even be going. Let me tell you what kind of food they have. Let me show you some more pictures. Um, I cannot pronounce that word. Fixture serving specialty hot dogs, wings, and deep fried desserts in a colorful setting. This is how it looks outside. The whole situation in my mind. This looks sketchy. Yeah. Like I'm trying to come eat at your establishment, and you got safety cones all on the outside. Sketchy. See, okay, now this look good. But would you risk your life for this? It looks like some, I forgot what they call these things. I think they call them beignets. It kind of looks like that, like a fried dessert with some powdered sugar on top. Okay, and this is their little logo. Remember I was telling y'all earlier, create your own graphics. Okay, but the band though, it sounds like a trap spot. Ooh, this look good. This looks like some chili cheese dogs, fries, and I think is that chicken wings on the side. Nah, that do look good. Do they have tips on their wings? I don't. Oh, I don't know. I would look though, Angela. This is how it looks on the inside. So I guess the band though, the whole thing is like, it's a little play on words. But they do look nice up in there. Yeah, I'm good on eating here. I'll DoorDash it though, or get it on Grubhub. That's the inside of it. So type in the Bando ATL. The food do look good though. But I'll DoorDash it. Nope. Too hood for me. Oh look, they got the Boondocks character. But one thing I will say, it looks like they really put a lot of attention to detail. I'm gonna ask my cousin if he ever been here. Yeah, it looked like beignets, but yeah, I'll DoorDash it. Nope. Okay, y'all know how grandma's house always wrapped in plastic? Yeah. Oh my god, that is so funny. I think it's cool when people do concepts like this, and they have like a, like a little theme. That's grandma's house wrapped in plastic with the grand piano. I do agree. The best spots do be in the hood, or they be in a sketchy part of town, or be looking like a little rundown spot. But I'm not from here. People's already telling me to lock the doors. I ain't from here. Now, if you're from Atlanta, you're probably not gonna be scared to go there. Or if I did go there, I would go there with someone that's from Atlanta. I wouldn't go by myself. Very not smart. Okay, this is one of their sets too. So it looks like they maybe have a bunch of rooms where you can take pictures. So they got a little setup. I think you can take a picture in there. But it does look tight. Okay, this is their menu. This is the part we really care about. They got wings. Oh. They said crack wings. The establishment doesn't look that big on the outside, but it looks like they got a lot going on in the inside. But I like their concept. Oh, and they got a Instagram. A lot of restaurants and stuff will have Instagrams. It says it's closed today. Price point is $10-$20. Yeah, it looks like it's a kind of a museum. I do agree with that. See if I can make this bigger. Their website is really tight. I should check it out. Yeah, it looks kind of like a museum. I wonder if they changed the sets or is it all those different sets at the same time. And look at their food though. Yes, I'm definitely going to ask my cousin about this. I never heard of this place before. But see, this is why I love talking to y'all, because y'all be telling me about restaurants that I haven't heard of before. And it's like, it's cool. This is like some like, I wonder what this, oh, this is loaded fries. Let me show y'all this. So these are the loaded fries. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him if he ever been here before. I never heard of this place. Okay, so this is the Ankh and Auntie special. Thursday and Friday. Every Thursday and Friday, old heads across America can travel to the Bando and get a 13-piece wing and fry for $7.99. That's tight. Okay, this is the ATL PSA. I have only been in Atlanta for like a day, and I got here like 5, so it's pretty much been like a day really. The only place I've gone to is the cookout. I haven't eaten out a lot yet. I'm just getting here, but I'll let y'all know. Don't even worry. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, this is the Bando ATL PSA. If you're 35 plus, you an unc or auntie. The Bando got that senior citizen discount for y'all all MF year. And the deal's every Thursday and Friday. That's tight though. Okay, visit the Bando restaurant and museum. Okay, you're right, Savannah. It's also a museum. Monday and Tuesday they're closed. Every other day they're open to, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, I'm going to see how far this is. MLK Junior Drive, which I feel like I saw MLK Drive. Yes, Angela. So that means you can get the Aunt and Auntie special all year round, Thursday and Friday. I got a couple more years, so I qualify for Aunt at the Bando. Let me see how far this is from here. Oh, it's about 30 minutes away. But you said it's in the sketchy part of town. What part of town this is? Let me know. Because I ain't from here. I got to be careful. I got to be careful. Let me zoom this in. I wonder what county this is. See, this is why you got to do your research on places. You mess around and go somewhere, you be the wrong area. But no, if you say it's shady, I believe you. Okay, I'm going to add that place to my saved list, but that's still going to be a maybe because I was just telling you, ain't no food worth the crime. Nope. And I feel like when you're not from, okay, Angela, she said it pays to be an old lady. I feel like when you're not from a place, people can tell. So you got to be careful. Okay, it's on the south side, okay? And the south side is a bad area? Tell me, because I don't know. Oh, the south side is a bad side of ATL. Let me ask you this. I remember hearing a lot about it during the Young Thug trial. Uh, where is Rice Street located? I'm just going to look it up. You know the Rice Street jail? Where is that located? Because I know wherever that's located, it got to be a bad area. And the Fulton County seems like it's the bad one, right? See how far this is. Hopefully it's real far from me. Oh, okay. It's about 30 minutes. Oh, and then I remember somebody I know how went to the Trap Music Museum. And that looks like it's in Bankhead. Okay, so Bankhead and Buckhead are 2 different places. Yeah, but I remember, Fulton or Rice Street was having its problems. Okay, the Fulton County Jail isn't that Rice Street? Hey, El Chivo, girl, you missed it, girl. I was grubbing. And now I'm over here getting a 411 on ATL, and they tell me where not to go. El Chivo, have you ever been to ATL? Okay, Savannah said yes it is. Okay, so Fulton County Jail is Rice Street. That's the same place. She would be working hard and grinding hard, so she got to catch up on her sleep when she can. But I was watching a little bit of your live stream. I wasn't able to catch the end. When you talking about my man, my man, my man. Oh, you haven't been, but you want to go? Okay, girl, we can go. We can come again together. And have you heard of Little Vietnam? No. What's Little Vietnam? I know in Florida, don't they have Little Haiti? But what's Little Vietnam? And actually, I'm surprised that you haven't been to ATL. Because you be traveling everywhere. I didn't watch the end part. I think I got like halfway through and then I was in the car like, okay. Girl, Sheepo, you might have to hit me up on Instagram. So tell me what I missed. I took half a day off. I did one live stream, hopped in the Greyhound, came back, and you talking about it's all over. um, yeah. And I'm surprised, Chibo, you looking for a man. They got some men out here. Now I can't speak to the quality of them because I'm just getting here myself. They got a lot of brothers out here. A lot of brothers out here. It's nice. It's like every time you call like an Uber or Lyft or a delivery driver or DoorDash or Grubhub. When I got in the Lyft, girl, they was playing Drake. Another one was listening to some throwbacks, some Usher. I said, "Oh my God, this is so nice." And it was a black driver. He was like, "I just love that everyone I picked up tonight has been black, so I don't gotta change my music or nothing." But yeah, girl, they be playing some jams up in the Uber and Lyft. Oh yes, I saw that you was talking about Cash Doll and Zadarius. I don't know anybody with a name like Zadarius. I can't even say it right. Anybody with a name like that, I don't think you should trust them. Yeah, your name is given to you by your parents, but ghetto is ghetto. And I remember when Cash Doll had broke up with her husband, and then somebody tried to break into her house. It was crazy. But it'd be weird to me when people be leaving relationships that look like they're good to then be single and trying to date. It's like, I don't know what y'all didn't hear from us, but that was definitely shady. That girl, I did hear that too. And I haven't been to that part. Well, when I got here, everybody was inside. Um, I did hear that too, El Chipo. Oh yeah, but when people be leaving their marriages and they be going back on a dating scene and like, I'm looking for a person, I'm like, I don't know, y'all have not been listening to us, but we told y'all this dating scene is trash. What are you out here trying to find? Okay, so Savannah said East Lake Meadows, known as Little Vietnam, was a house project built in 1970 and taken down in 1990 after everyone was unaliving each other. And the people in Little Vietnam were like Asian descent or they were black. Well, why was it called Little Vietnam? Meanwhile, that's what said. Meanwhile, I'm ready to my man. Y'all said that. Oh my God, you be having me rolling. And it was so bad. Parents told their kids not to go outside. Yeah. When you gotta tell your kids don't go outside, you already know what type of time it is. So was everyone there Asian or they were black or like, how did he get the name Little Vietnam? It was for African Americans after segregation. No, I never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to look into that. I will tell you what. I have learned more about my history on YouTube than I ever did when I was in school. And yes, I go back and I check everything that's being said, but I have learned more about my black history from YouTube and independent or content creators than I ever did when I was in school. Because you got to think about it. Whatever they're teaching you in school is watered down and is coming from them. So they don't want to tell you the truth. But I have learned more about my history on YouTube than I ever did when I was in school, and I'm glad I did. Yes, Angela and Google, I agree with that. I'm glad I have learned more about my history because now I am a mom and I do have a daughter, and I don't want her to grow up not knowing a lot of stuff, not knowing what's really going on out here. You know, I want her to know exactly who the enemy is. I'm just like, but yeah, I have learned more in this. Like, I've been on YouTube like 3 years, but really two on 907 Gates. I have learned so much more about my history by talking to other black people and people who are into history than I ever did when I was in school. I know because my mom and family members are were teach. Oh yes, yeah. The stuff that they teach in the schools is like really watered down. It really is, and there's just so many stories and situations I never heard about. With that being said, there's a lot of education out here. Um, get educated, and we all know that the schools is not teaching these kids what they need to know. If you can, don't even send them up there. They're not teaching them what they need to know anyway. They get out, they don't know how to cook, they don't know how to clean, they can't balance a checkbook. All they know how to do is spend your money. And the math that they're teaching them is really irrelevant. Give these kids some money and say 2 plus 3 is what? $5. If you want money, what you gotta do? Go to work. Teach them that type of stuff. That's way more helpful than standing at a board doing algebra. All that stuff, you don't even use it. But yeah, if you can, stop sending your kids up to these people's schools. They don't know. They're not teaching them nothing. Your kid, I did have Ava go to school for like the first 2 years, like kindergarten, first grade, second grade. After that, it was like, all right, we're done. We're done. I don't know what y'all up in here doing. These kids is bad. The kids is bad. Yeah, give him some money. He teach them how to count some money. That's what's really gonna matter. How they can count money. How they know how to hustle. And you know, instead of doing all this other stuff, show them how to run a business. Get a debit card in their name. Let them swipe the card. And Savannah, I agree. I'm 17, just graduated from being homeschooled, going to cosmetology school, and I'm so happy I was homeschooled. Yes, this is gonna be my first year homeschooling Ava. We're off to it was a good start when it got rocky. But I'll say this: her being homeschooled, her actually running a business, learning how to use a debit card, learning about credit is going to be way more helpful than her sitting in front of a whiteboard and doing algebra or having to learn with the other students because every kid learns differently and every kid learns at their own pace. And so if she's more advanced than them and they're behind, then she has to slow down her learning. I don't like that. I think if you can, homeschool your kids. If you can. Not everybody's able to, and that's understandable, but there are some good homeschools that you can partner with that will help you, and then they also reimburse you for a lot of stuff. So the one we're going to, the reimbursement is up to $4,000. So even though she will be learning online, and we have to pay for that program, they can. Okay, Angela, thank you for being here, girl. And make sure you be safe on your travels. Be safe on the road. So with the 4 rack reimbursement, we can go to the museum. We can go to the zoo. Um, For PE, that will be gymnastics. So they will reimburse us for some of the gymnastics that we've been paying for. And anytime that we want to do outings around town, we can get reimbursed for it. So it's like, you guys got to be kind of like creative, you know. But I am blessed and I'm happy that I'm in a situation where I can homeschool her. And Ava has her own YouTube channel, which is going to be a business. So, you know, school's cool and all, but you got to give your kids some life skills. And they are not teaching life skills right now in the schools. They're not. You can socialize all you want, but if you're socializing with people who don't have life skills, I do not think that that is helpful. I would rather her go to gymnastics and socialize with them. Oh, okay, so Tiva, girl, where you been at, girl? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. The beginning of September, I'm gonna make my way back to Alaska, and I'm gonna be in Alaska. I'm gonna put some boundaries up between me and everybody else. So I am going back to Alaska. So this is like a little brain break for me, some time to like clear my head and relax. When I first started this road trip, I was very mad, very angry, and I was saying that I was moving. But I want to finish what I started as far as my vision for the homeschool. And I want Ava to, you know, for us to finish what we started, for us to say bye to our friends or her friends, because not everybody was bad people. Ava, can you hand my sunglasses, please? They're on that table. Ava is chilling. My cousin has a massage chair. Ava is sitting down, chilling, living her best life. But yes, we are going to go back to Alaska the beginning of September. Huh? Girl, grab them for me. I need to put my shades on, my hater blockers on. So, LT, I have changed my mind because I was very mad when I first left. I am going to go back and finish what I started. And like I said, we still do have an apartment there. We still got roots in Alaska. So, but now, LT, bro, you know what I realized? That I need to kind of be like you and I need to travel more. I think that's why it was like I felt overwhelmed because I haven't been traveling. Dang, El Chibo's on it. I was just going to block that person. Anybody that has been watching my content knows that 6 weeks ago, I underwent my 4th brain surgery. And I will say this, a lot of you guys are very not smart, and you couldn't even be here after 4 brain surgeries, okay? Because y'all having a hard time without the surgeries, and you're not that smart. So I think props need to be given to your girl for being here after 4 brain surgeries, still kicking, homeschooling my daughter, working from home. Like, the props need to be given. Yes, people, self-care is important, and I feel like I gotta do more of that. And I gotta put some boundaries up, you know, like, I gotta put some boundaries up. Like, hey, I know I'm his little sister. With all that being said, I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. They're on that table. They're on the table. The one by the couch. This little small one. Yeah, so I feel like even though, you know, like my right eye, it's not blinking like it should, but it is closing. After my surgery, it wasn't even closing. So I had to keep putting eye drops in. So now when I go to sleep, it does close. But a lot of y'all could not even be up here after 1 brain surgery, let alone 4. And instead of you trolling, you could actually be a content creator. Respect needs to be given.
No more stuff from me.
And Ava, look, Ava, it says you want some food. But a lot of y'all couldn't even be up here after one little surgery. So stop it. You're not going to make me feel bad. And I'm putting on my shades because my eyes are still sensitive to the light. And with like all the comments rolling up, it do be a lot. And then Savannah, I just had hip surgery at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. and I'm laid up and can't walk and have had 4 surgeries in 2 years. Hope you feel better. And I hope you do too, Savannah. Never give up. Continue to try and continue to keep going and just take it one day at a time. Listen to the doctors and what they say. But at the end of the day, know that it ultimately is in God's hands. Stay prayed up and continue to pray. And just know that you're not the only one that is going through something like that that has health issues. There are people who are battling chronic diseases and disorders. And I think the most important part is to not give up. That's like all you can do is keep going. And I always say like any day that God wakes you up is another day for you to keep fighting and keep going. Because if God hasn't given up on you, why would you give up on yourself? And I do feel like there is a reason why God be keeping some of us here. You know what I'm saying? I guess there's a reason for everybody, but some people you can tell they got a more important reason than others. But don't give up. Take it one day at a time. Um, and I think that your mindset and the conversations you have with yourself matter. I know after my first surgery, I was like, I'm walking again, I'm running again, I'm gonna be all right. You know, I just kept like repeating that to myself every day, and then I would make sure that they changed the date on the whiteboard. Cause I wanted to make sure, like, you know, I'm not losing my mind. I want to know what day it is, like. And then they were bringing me like worksheets. But yeah, I was very determined. I was very determined. Like, nope, I ain't going. Y'all gonna have to do something else to get me up out of here. Big Bank ain't going. I'm not gonna go easily. You ain't gonna say anything that's gonna hurt my feelings. I got thick skin. I ain't going nowhere. And then Savannah said, yes, and it's hard to keep a positive mindset, but it is very important. I feel like in life, people tend to have, not on this channel, but, and when I'm talking to some people, they just be so negative. I don't understand what the negativity is going to do. Because once you get into that cycle, it's just going to keep going. But you got to stay positive. So much easier to be positive than to be negative. Once you get negative, it's hard to pull yourself out. But I always look at the positives. Like, yeah, I'm in the hospital, but I'm still breathing. Yeah, my head hurts, but I'm still able to move around. I always look at the positives. Who you hang around matters. Get away from people who are negative. Get away from people who do not believe in God the same way you do. Get away from people who don't got no faith. Get away from people who want to be negative Nancy's. Like, leave those people behind. And that's why I be coming up here talking to y'all. Not the trolls, but everybody else. Because I be coming up here for positivity. I don't have time for the negativity. It's not helpful. It's not going to do nothing for nobody. But Savannah, you got this, girl. Keep going. I'm about to give me some more water, some more ice. Look, I drink a lot of water. People be like, your skin is glowing. Ooh, I love me some Chick-fil-A. I haven't had Chick-fil-A because we don't have one in Alaska. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a minute. Oh, let me pull up the menu. And then she would say, are you taking us outside? I wasn't planning on it. But see, I'm gonna be here for 2.5 weeks, so I gotta pace it. I gotta, drag it out. But let me pull up Chick-fil-A's menu. Because there was a certain sandwich on there that I liked that had the pickles on it. I think it's the chicken deluxe one. But no, I wasn't planning on taking y'all outside. Do y'all want to go outside? Or maybe, because I'm going to try to do another live stream, maybe we'll go outside. Savannah, what time does Georgia start getting dark? That's El Chivo? Girl, you know you're my tour guy. You know you my help. Girl, look up some free activity. That's a good idea. But honestly, me and Ava kind of just been chilling in the house today. We didn't even feel like. I think we're just exhausted from like all the moving, all the traveling. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, I had to pull up. It's a Chick-fil-A. It's a Chick-fil-A deluxe sandwich. The one I like, it has the chicken, the lettuce, the cheese, the chicken, and then you can get I think they have cheddar and pepper jack cheese. So it goes dark like 8:30 or 9. Okay. I'm gonna be real with y'all. We went and visited family. I walked in the house and they walked outside since. Yes, but you know what? Ooh, okay. El Chiba said she gets the grilled deluxe. I was just looking at that. Let me show you what it looks like. Dang, but you know what? It's a good point. I have to go to Chick-fil-A because I know they have it out here. Do you get the grilled deluxe with the bacon? Or do you not eat pork? Does it look like that when you get... This how you know we be hungry. Yeah. This all we do all day long, Foodie Gang. We look at food. We look at menus. This all we do all day long. Talk about food. Okay, so she would say, yeah, that's the one she get right there. Ooh, I like that crispy chicken, but I'm gonna have to try this one. Man, Chick-fil-A, man. Chick-fil-A, to me, is the best fast food joint around. Savannah said, I get chicken nuggets, kids meals with Coke, and Oreo milkshake. Ooh, I never tried the milkshakes before. See, it's like I be eating food, and then when I leave, I be hungry again, because I'll be talking to y'all. Well, ooh, I never had the milkshakes from there. Have y'all ever had the breakfast at Chick-fil-A? Ooh, the Oreo milkshake is so good. It is so big. Ooh, this is the peach. The words might be backwards. The peach frosted lemonade. Have y'all had this? See, now I want me a milkshake. Ooh, seasonal peach frosted beverages. Bro, I love Chick-fil-A. I met somebody who worked there before. And I was like, is everybody really that happy? He was like, yes, it's contagious. Okay, this is a... Okay, when you said Oreos, did you mean the cookies and cream milkshake? Right here? That's the cookies and cream milkshake. Ooh. See, I want me a milkshake now. Yes, get the chicken minis and breakfast burrito. My sister said the peach milkshake is good too. It's just vanilla with peaches. Oh. I don't think I've ever had the breakfast there. I went to Chick-fil-A one time and it was breakfast, so I ended up not. Is this good? The frosted coffee? Has anybody out in the chat had the frosted coffee from Chick-fil-A? Y'all know I love coffee. Let's see what the breakfast is looking like. Now, I know Chick-fil-A got salads, but when I go there, look, give me the bread. I don't even got time. I done came all this way. I finally made Chick-fil-A. I want the bread. Okay, Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit. But see, the thing for me is I feel like the breakfast looks dry. But it's not dry. It just looks that way. Cause it's like I don't think they have any sauce on here. Yeah, it looks dry to me. I think that's why I didn't get it. But see, before I go out to eat at most places, I always look up the menu because I know I'm the type of person that will be like staring at the menu forever. So I always try to know what I'm gonna order already. Now this looks good. This is the egg white grill. Now that does not look dry. That looks good. Nah, Savannah said, nah, skip the biscuits. That's why the burrito with the breakfast sauce and chicken minis with that honey. Okay, I'm look. Ooh. I don't think they had this when I went to Chick-fil-A. Because I went in the beginning when they first started breakfast. Now, this do look bomb. Is this what you're talking about, Savannah? It's a hash brown scramble burrito. Now, that do look good. That with the chicken in there, ooh, Chick-fil-A chicken is so good. I wonder if do they grow chickens just for Chick-fil-A? Like, how do they taste that good? I would love to go to a Chick-fil-A factory and see what's going on in there. And they got the hash brown scramble. See, now this looks good. This is a chicken, egg, and biscuit. Or a chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit. This don't look dry. But I would have to have them add some mayo or something so it don't get stuck in my throat. Ooh, okay, so now I want breakfast. Y'all know I love breakfast. Yeah, when I first went to Chick-fil-A's, I'm gonna have to click off here, it's making me hungry. When I first went to their breakfast, they had just launched it, so they didn't have all of these other options. Keep in mind, the last time I was at Chick-fil-A was when I lived in, I think, Portland, so it's been a long time. And they don't have one in Alaska, which I'm glad they don't. I don't want them ruining it anyway. I don't know, but Savannah said, I don't know, but they bred it. They bread it themselves at the restaurant, and it's the egg and the breading. By the way, they're actually faking happy, which makes me sad they are forced to say my pleasure. Okay, the person that I talked to was telling me that they were not fake happy, but I imagine there are different locations, and there probably are some people who are faking it. But would you rather them fake happy or be hella rude to you like they are at Burger King, McDonald's? I need you to be fake happy, especially if I'm paying my money for this food. I would rather you be fake happy than being rude. But that's how I feel about it. Okay, so I have to go to the kitchen. I might take y'all with me and show y'all a little bit of the kitchen so far. I gotta wash my dishes, but let me turn y'all around and show y'all. No, that's true, I guess, because I can't stand rude people at Sonic, Wendy's, and Bro, I did a show talking about your worst restaurant experience, and during that show, I allowed people to come up and they were telling us about their experience. And Illuminegro, shout out to Illuminegro, he's another content creator. He had us rolling. Because he was saying that his auntie recommended this place for him to eat at, right? And when he got there, the food was nasty. And he said not only was the food nasty, but everybody was super, super rude. And he was saying this, if I come eat at your establishment, don't act like you're doing me a pleasure. You're doing me a service by giving me the food. No, I'm helping you out by coming up in here and even letting you serve me. So y'all need to calm down. But when he said it way differently and he had me rolling. Okay, so let me find the light switch for the kitchen. And I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of the kitchen so far. But yeah, I was like, he ain't telling no lies, he telling the truth. Okay, so let me turn y'all around. Okay, so this is my cousin's little like bar and stuff, and he told me it was okay. I could show y'all the house. So then that's the kitchen, and I love his kitchen. It's like an open concept in the kitchen. It's just beautiful. When I saw this, I was like, I need to redecorate my house. And this is the table I was sitting at. I gotta wash those dishes. That's aloe vera. He does a lot of like healthy stuff, and so this is the background. I went to Dunkin' and my sandwich was frozen and they refused to reheat it or give me my money. Yeah, I would much rather go to Chick-fil-A and they be fake happy than be hella rude. Like, I don't care. You know, so this is the kitchen right here. Let me give me some more ice water. But yeah, he was pretty much saying, like, hey, you're not doing me a service by serving me. It's not that deep. And people need to stop being rude. And I do agree with that. See, okay, let's see if I could. Okay, but yeah, I would rather than much, I would rather than be fake happy at Chick-fil-A than be rude as hell at McDonald's. And you know what? Sometimes like the things that be going on be so scandalous. It's like you know this is your fault. Why are you trying up here trying to act like it's my fault and I did it and all that stuff? Like you know you guys are wrong. Just admit it and get on with it. So, okay, I'm gonna take you outside on another live stream. This one is more so we eating and reviewing. I was more so eating dinner with y'all. What else is like? So, this is alkaline water, and I kind of look at what the difference is, but I noticed that it does taste a little bit different than like the water that I be drinking. We don't even have a Dunkin' Donuts in Alaska, but we have Krispy Kreme. That's what we have. We have Krispy Kreme. Let me get y'all set back up. And shout out to this selfie stick that I have. I really, really like it. That's a hard question. Okay, I like ice cream. I like ice cream, and most of the places that we go to, we always get ice cream. I would say I don't have a favorite ice cream shop. Okay, so like for each place I go to, like and when we're in Alaska, I think it's called Marble Slab Creamery. And then when we went to Hawaii, we got like this shaved ice cream, really good. But I don't have a specific favorite shop. Um, I have favorites with an S. I think Cold Stone is good. Uh, and yeah, like I said, the Marble Slab Creamery is good. I really like ice cream though. If you go to Claremont, okay, so I'm gonna have to Claremont, Georgia. While you're here, the Claremont Creamery has the best ice cream. And I don't know if you've ever been to Tillamook Cheese Factory, but it's like you can walk in and see the factory part, which is really cool. They offer like a little tour. Do they do that same thing with Claremont? I'm gonna have to look it up too. So I love talking to you because you're like from here or you've been to Georgia before, so you know. But yes, I love ice cream, and so does Ava. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty far from me. But I feel like ATL is kind of like Las Vegas because it's like there's so much to do, so you won't just come here one time, you know. She said no, they don't, but they have a gift shop where there is a big window. You can see them making it and say hi to the cows. Now that is really really cool. That's cool. And that's kind of what they had in Tillamook. They had like a window and you could see them like packaging up the cheese. That's cool. Hey, I'm gonna add this place to my food places to try. Okay, this is a video someone posted. I've never gone to a ranch like this and got ice cream. It's always been like an ice cream shop. Yes, Tillamook, everything is really good. I had no idea that Tillamook was an actual place in Oregon. I did not know that. Oh yeah, this place is really good. Oh, this is the window that you were telling me about. Okay, now that's tight. That's the window that Savannah was telling us about, where you can see them making it. That's cool. See, I like stuff like this. Like I want total transparency. Like I want to see y'all making it. Okay, so Savannah said yes on my YouTube channel. I made a post about Claremont Creamery. Savannah, do you post content on your YouTube channel? I'm gonna go do it right now and see, cause I got my other phone. But I like stuff like that. I like when they're like making it and they are not afraid to show you. Like I like it. Like let me see what you got going on and see what you doing. Oh, Savannah definitely has a lot of content. Oh, okay. And you know what? Bless her heart. A lot of these, not all of them are like beauty posts, but some of them are food posts. A food post, drink post, and all that stuff. You know what? These younger people are really, really good at YouTube. Really, really good. Um, really good at YouTube, and they know what to do to go viral. They know a lot of stuff. Okay, well, y'all subscribe to Savannah's YouTube channel, support her. A lot of posts on here. I don't know what these are called, but it's like where you have like a bunch of like clothes and stuff on it, and then you ask people what they want or what they would pick. I see those a lot on YouTube. Okay, Savannah, I subscribe to your channel. But yes, the young people are really, really good at YouTube. And the stuff that they come up with is stuff that I never would think about. And all that stuff. Okay, I might get one more live in tonight, or I might just come back tomorrow. I did have a late start today. I'm gonna do better and like set my alarm and try to like, wake up on time, get back to my little schedule. Uh, so I might come back tonight, might come back tomorrow. Make sure that you turn on the notifications Thank you to all of my new subscribers, my old subscribers, and all my moderators. We are now at 6,000 subscribers. 6,004. We're going to keep going hard though, because sometimes YouTube will take away inactive members. Thank you so much, Savannah. Sometimes they'll take away inactive members, so we're going to keep going hard. We're going to keep going strong. And when you make content that you enjoy, it's easier. As y'all can see, I enjoy food. All of it. But yes, if you guys want to support my road trip, the links to support are down below. And come on back the next time I go live. And we are in Atlanta, Georgia right now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out of here. Foodie gang, gang, gang. If I can hit the button. Okay. Bye. I love you guys. Have a good day. Stay prayed up. Stay blessed. And stay positive.